What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hammerdown Motorsports. My name is Steve Fast, and on this beautiful day we have a very clean Camaro, blue skies, so there's only one thing I can think to do, and that's go do some drag racing out at Cecil County Dragway. So the last car show I went to, which was on Sunday, it did rain on the way there. The car got completely filthy, so I did have a little break in the weather earlier this week, and I cleaned the car up nicely. So to keep it nice, we were gonna put the novice stretch on the front so we don't have bugs all over the car by the time we get to the track. All right, so about 30 seconds to snap into place. And as you can see, even with our splitter extension from ZL1 add-ons, novice stretch has no problem stretching over the entire front end. So let's get going. So by the looks of things, it's gonna take us about 2 years to get to Cecil County if we stay behind this excursion, because he's going probably about 20 under the speed limit. I really don't get it. So while we were doing the longest drive ever to the main highway so I can get past the truck in front of me, why not enjoy a cold, refreshing cheer wine? Delicious. And the best moment in everybody in this lineup's life, when this guy puts on his signal light. We're free! So the last time I was out at Dragstrip, which was at Maple Grove, I didn't do all that well, and it all is really coming down to the launch. My trap speeds are fairly good. They're all within the 120s, which I would imagine would probably be around like a low 11, mid 11, something like that, if I could get my 60-foot times down. Now, the tires that I'm running, they're an NT05, they're not a drag radial, they're more of like a performance tire, and I mean, they really work well for like track application or autocross. Some people use them for those types of purposes. Drag racing is definitely not their 100% forte, but for daily drive in this car, they do work extremely well. I don't have any problems with traction. If I get caught in the rain, I'm not really feeling like I have to drive 20 miles per hour. It actually works out fairly well, and they do look really nice on the wheels that we got from Fastech. So with that being said, I'm in the market now for some drag tires, because to get that launch down is going to be the way I'm going to get closer to the mid 11 to possibly even the 10s at some point. So I'm looking at some welds. I've got a couple of things going with that right now, trying to get prices and everything back so I can get those ordered, but those are definitely going to be coming. We're going to run our stock fronts for now, just because of the cost of everything. I don't want to be spending all my money on wheels and tires at this point. So we are going to get that set up, and hopefully then we can actually put a good launch down on this car. But for now, we're going to be running on the same setup we've had before. We're going to drop our tire pressure down and see what happens. And in addition to the Camaro going down the track today at Cecil, Send It Steve is bringing the C5. He actually just dropped off an F-150 that we're going to be doing a few things with between Truck Central, possibly something on Hammerdown. We haven't knocked out all the details just yet, but it is going to be a very exciting project, and you guys definitely want to check that out. I will have announcements on my channel about whatever ends up being what we're going to do with this, so you guys can make sure that you keep up to date and can check it out, but it's definitely going to be a fun time, let me tell you. Three slow drivers and a cheer wine later, we're here at Cecil County Dragway. See, Send It Steve had his trailer about one car ahead of us, so pretty much got here at the exact same time. Looks like a pretty good turnout. There's a lot of really nice looking cars out today, so looks like it's gonna be a fun time. Right on time?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much, how are you?
I didn't realize it was an hour and 40-minute drive from my house.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was for me too.
Yeah,
so.
Especially when you leave at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
I hit nothing but traffic for 20 minutes, so.
Yeah, I was behind people doing like 40 and 30, and
yeah,
it was awesome.
Yeah,
so.
it was definitely a long drive.
Yeah.
But the 6.0 made it, so
yeah.
I'm excited about it. Get all loaded up, unloaded.
6.0 looks like it could take a beating. Yeah. See, Steve's going for big time today, so he's actually going to take the wing off. For me, mine's going to stay on. There's just no way I'm going to take that off, because, well, I mean, it's too much work. So I'm just gonna say that's gonna give other people a chance to try and beat me, I guess. So it's gonna be my excuse today. A little tight. So as you can see by the F-250-60 and the Corvette, Steve is not afraid to send it.
We're not. We're not.
Well, the bumper stayed on, so that's a good thing.
That's because of all that Bondo.
All right, we got the title for the F-150, so that is all official. Let's go get it teched in.
All right, we're ready for our first run. Hopefully this goes well. I didn't get a very good burnout, but all in all, still a pretty straight pass. I was hanging with this pretty sweet Camaro over here, so I guess I'll see what the time slip says. So, as they say, spinning ain't winning, and I spun really bad in 2 gears, so warm tires hopefully will have a better result. This is a 12.540, so yeah, not what I'm looking for at all. So hopefully we can get another run in here and do a better pass.
So, how was that run?
I lost the freaking GoPro.
You lost the GoPro?
10.9 at 132.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So, yeah, and I bogged it hard coming off the line.
I just spun like crazy.
Mine like bogged, and then it got into nitrous, and then
it was gone.
The truck was freaking already, the truck had 3 cars on me, and I finally made it up at the back end of the track. But I was a little nervous that truck was going to get me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was right behind that Camaro, but just didn't have enough. First gear spun like crazy, second gear spun like crazy, and by the time I hooked, it was over, you know. All right, so as I'm licking my wounds for running a 12.5 at 118, we have this awesome Krypton Green SS right here with a cam. You got headers, and you're running about, what, 535 wheel?
530, yep.
So he's got 535 wheel, I got 526 wheel, and you ran?
The best today was a 12.3.
And the last run was
12.5
at
118.
So we ran pretty much identical runs, so at least if I'm gonna feel bad about it, I have company. So next run, we'll try it again, see what happens.
Camera on the inside, but we do have the outside camera, so we do have video of the run. It wasn't the greatest. I didn't go for reaction time. I just kind of let the light hit green and then went when I was ready and just kind of work on the shifts a little bit. So our reaction time isn't going to matter on this run. We're just basically going to see what we do as far as getting from point A to point B and try to work on the little things of the run and see where we go from there. I'm going to wait till we stop so I can have a look at this and kind of give you guys an idea of what actually happened.
Okay, let's have a look at our slip here. We ran a 12.2 at 119.95, so not too terrible. I mean, obviously we've been in the 11s before, so it could be a lot better, but obviously we are spinning a lot, and I just basically want to get some seat time in this car and really kind of learn what the best way to launch it is. And obviously we're going to need rear tires, so that is in the works, and hopefully that's going to cut down our 60 foot significantly, and then we can get into those times that we actually want. So trying to launch this car with the NC05 is a lot like whittling with a spoon. You can try and you just don't really get anywhere. So once we have the new rear tire setup put on, it's probably gonna be a completely different story, I hope. But for our last run tonight, if we do get one in, we're running with the show lighting under the hood, which also gives us our glow flow tie. And of course, what would a night run be like without the Lubrilights? So as you can see, I'm not the only one that likes show lighting. All right, this time we're gonna be running the Krypton Green SS with very, very similar horsepower. We're both gonna use launch control, so
Let's see how this all goes.
So how was it? I didn't even look. I haven't looked at the slip.
Horrible.
What'd you run?
At 12.8.
12.8?
Yeah, you left me sitting on the line.
Did you see the Lubrilights?
Yeah, I did. The whole way. Did you?
It was still impressive though. I mean, come on, you gotta admit.
I'm not doing that again. It sounded like the rear fell out.
The launch control.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. 12.4 at 118.
I actually did 119.
Really?
Yeah, with a 12.8.
Yeah, you did. 12.8 at 119, and I did a 12.4 at 118. And that felt fast. Like, it really felt fast. And it was slower in my last run, so.
Yours definitely
Launch control is not good.
Yeah.
I mean, it launched really well. It's
Mine
just.
did. It sat there and it sounded like I got the axle back.
Is that right? I mean, I went through the gears like as fast as I could, and I thought it was a really good run. I was all excited. And I look at this, and I'm like, ah, come on. So, did you do any better?
I did. I definitely did better. I wanted to run there 12.4.
12.4?
118, I think you did 119.
Yeah, and I did a huge John Force burnout
Right.
after the launch. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just sitting here spinning.
And got a little excited off the line.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had a half decent launch, and then I got into it, and it just spun. Like, there was nothing I could do.
Yeah, we need tires. That's all
Oh,
it is.
absolutely, yeah. So we had some good, some bad, and a whole lot of ugly at our racing experience today at Cecil County Dragway, but we did have a whole lot of fun, and that's what matters. So once,
That's the important thing.
absolutely, that is the most important thing. So if we get some tires, I think we have a chance. Our cars are fast, they do make a lot of power. It's just getting that to stick to the road, especially driving with a manual car is really where that skill comes in, and you just gotta get the seat time and get it all dialed in the way you need it to do. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Keep that hammer down.